Hi there, fellow content creators. Catherine Gillette here, creator of the Hero Method. I'm here to react to some more web content. And as always, I'm not here to critique or promote either the solution or the company. I'm just using this content as an example to illustrate the do's and don'ts of creating compelling content. So let's get started and see what we see. Okay, so we are at Aweber, which is an email / customer connection solution. And it's also called a CRM solution, but we're going to notice that they never use that term here, even though that's what they are. I've talked about this before, about using words. Words matter. Every word matters. So using words that your audience understands, not your internal jargon, not industry common, slang or even terms, let alone acronyms. Don't get me started on acronyms. So that's a plus here. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here. So we're seeing connect, automate, and sell your vision to the world. Okay, just kind of looking. Let me look. Just kind of looking real quickly here for do's. Okay. Okay, so far I'm seeing a lot of do's. So this is a treat. This is a treat. First of all, the design. There's a lot of white space. That's very nice. We have a headline that's connect, automate, and sell your vision to the world. Now, connecting is exactly what this solution is about in terms of that's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting to be able to, I'm just, when I say I'm imagining that I'm the person landing on the site, right? So I'm wanting to connect. Those are kind of words that I would use. I need to connect with my audience. I need to connect with my prospects, my customers. Automated. Okay, but I'm assuming it's automated. I'm not sure that that's necessary. But connect and sell your vision to the world. I'm liking that. It's like, yeah, okay. We could maybe tweak that to be more, a little more meaningful. But it's fine because that's what I'm wanting to do. I want to connect, not to the world. Anyway, I'm not that ambitious. I don't expect everyone in the world to buy my solution. But anyway, I like the idea is they're trying to connect to the audience and what they're wanting and needing and yearning for, right? Instead of, hey, we're Aweber and we're great. And even the subhead, let's look at that. Experience the email and automation solution that takes your business to the next level. Perfect. That might even, again, this is what interesting that happens, that the subheader actually hits home better than the headline. May even be a switching there, but we'll talk about that later. So we're do's. Okay, I'm going to talk about this later because that's an interesting choice that they've made there. Okay, I'm looking at this image. Now, if you've watched some of my videos before, very common things. A very common thing that designers do, they put the copy on the left and an image on the right. But what we tend to do, we look at the image first, and then we continue reading. And because we read from left to right, if we look at the image first, we might miss this altogether. So close your eyes and just look straight forward at the screen. Your eye goes here, right? But what I noticed that they've done, what the designer or design team has done, is there is all this movement in what direction to the headline. Do you see where she's pointing? She's pointing right to the headline. So even if you're looking, you come and look at this image, it is directing you where you want to go. This is a very clever, basically it's a direct marketing design trick. Well, I hate to use, well, trick, okay, fine, whatever. It's a technique. I prefer that word. It's a design technique to keep the eye moving through the page, right? And this is a really great example of that. It's just perfect. It's absolutely perfect. The other thing I really like, I normally say no screenshots, but they purposely blurred it out, so I'm not even trying to read it, which is a really, really good choice. I like that choice a lot. And then here it's kind of blurred out, except Let us sweeten your next cup. It's a very nice message. It's a positive, nice, friendly message that I happen to be able to see, whereas pretty much everything else is kind of blurred out. Do you notice that? Do you see that? So that's very clever. That's very clever. And then looking at this and noticing that very quickly, and then, oh, wow, look at over here. Then here's another thing that they've done, this very interesting choice in the color to draw my eye here. I believe there's an absolute choice where, do you see the color doesn't cover the whole word? Very interesting how the eye is attracted to imperfection. It really truly is. So I would bet money, and I'm not a betting person, but I would bet money this designer definitely has direct marketing experience. And the thing that's important about that, direct marketing is the measurable marketing, right? You know whether somebody's responded or not. So that would be my bet, actually. That's what I'm seeing here. Easy to use marketing solutions for quicker success and at a fraction of the cost of other solutions. Do you see how that's talking to the audience about what they're wanting? I want something that's easy. I want quick success, right? I don't want to have to pay so much. All of these things are things that I'm looking for. Very nicely done. Then even they have email marketing, landing page finder, a builder, email automation, e-commerce pages, web push notifications. These are words that I would use if I was going to be using these things. They were things I would be using, not their internal speak for what their solution, that piece of their solution is. This is what their audience is going to be calling them. Again, yes, yes, yes. I love this color. The colors are bright and happy, right? Very nice. What you can do using Aweber. I think that's maybe, kind of wasted real estate. That could be stronger. But here it says effortlessly attract more customers. Well, I want to attract more customers. I think effortlessly is over-promising because none of these solutions are effortless. This all takes a lot of work. So a little bit over-promising there, but I get where they're going. But again, it's what I want. It's not about a feature of what their solution is. This is what I'm wanting. Now, the one problem, well, I'll talk about this in a minute. So this is the do still. So yeah, more ways to increase revenue. I'm wanting that. I want to engage, customers engage and retain those. That's what I'm wanting, right? I'm the audience. I'm wanting this. Let automations do the heavy lifting. I'm not sure what that means, unfortunately. Yeah, I think they're kind of missing, not talking in my speak. I don't know what automations mean or what the heavy lifting they're talking about. I think, do you know what I mean? That could be clearer. Get more eyes on your content. Yay, that would be nice, right? Instead of, there's others who say, talk about, edit and share it. This is get more eyes on your content. That's what, that's what I'm wanting. That's what that means. Let's see, there's a plan to support you every step of the way. Get started for free. We can talk about this. Testimonials. Streamline your workflow, connecting your favorite tools. This is so much better. Other folks in this market talk about integrations, right? This site does not use any of those technical terms. This is about streamline your workflow, connect to your favorite tools. My guess is these are the most commonly used integrations, but they're not using that word integration. They're using connecting to your favorite tools. So this is really loving this. This is a masterclass. Make the move to Aweber without the stress. What is it? Free migrations. Oh, wow. A team of experts to move your account to Aweber at no cost to you. Wow, that's huge. This is a really big offer. I would put that way up front, like a nice burst, free migration. Wow, that's big. I wouldn't put this way down here. And 24/7 support. Get started for free. Okay, so those are do's. Lots of do's. The don't. Now, the don'ts. So I'll talk about this in my recommendations. The don'ts. Here's a don't. This headline could be a much stronger message of what their audience is wanting and needing and yearning for. I think it's a kind of a don't here, but it says, what you can do using Aweber, and it says effortlessly attract more customers. It makes it seem like that's what it is. That's all it is. I have to scroll down to see that they're actually talking about other things, and that's not quite evident. My recommendation, I'll mention got a really easy solution for that. So that's it. Not a whole lot of don'ts. I think they're doing a really good job here, just kind of glancing here. So before I head into my recommendations, just a friendly reminder to smash all those buttons, to follow me and like me and share me, subscribe, all of them, because those are really great ways to support me. I appreciate it. So let's get into my recommendations. I might move this message up here, or mush them together somehow, because automate, I think, doesn't even need to be talked about here. That we know this is an automated solution. So I just don't think that's necessary. It's about connect and sell your vision to the world. That's maybe overpromise. Do not overpromise and underdeliver. Really important. So it might be a little over the top to the world. I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm curious. So let me know what you think about that, because I think experience the email and automation solution that takes your business to the next level is actually speaking more to what I'm wanting and needing and yearning for. So again, that headline right off the top, is that telling me, am I in the right place and these folks really understand what I'm wanting? I'm on the one hand, I would say this is asking a lot right up front here. I'm just landed on your site. They want my name, my last name, my email address. Wow. We haven't even gone for coffee. But this might be actually part of the strategy in terms of response. So that's the strategy of your site. Do you want just a whole bunch of folks and their email address so you can keep in touch with them and build relationship over time? Or are you only looking for folks who are so interested that they're willing to give you their first and last name and email address? Now, what I would do if that's the case, they're missing a great message here. I think they're leaving some money on the table here. I would recommend they mention that the migration for free right here, because then now it's basically risk-free. If I'm ready to take that step, I'm not sure, and still not. I'm kind of ready, but not. Man, that's the clincher. That they'll do it for me for free. That's awesome. So that would absolutely be not only for free, but they'll migrate it for me for free. That's a huge bunch of work that I won't have to do. That's huge. So that would be my recommendation here, assuming that that's where they're going for, and that's why they're putting this form right up front here. The other thing I would recommend here. So what I would do, just kind of like 5 things Aweber can do for you if you want to keep that thought. So 1, effortlessly attract customers. That tells me there's more. 2, more ways to increase revenue. 3, keep your customers engaged. You see what I'm saying? It would just make that much clearer that, keep going, you're not done yet. My recommendation is, I know what they're doing here. I know what they're talking about, automating with mailing campaigns. But my recommendation would be to, there's a clearer way to say this. There's a clearer way to talk about what they're doing here. I think they've done a really good job in hitting the highlights in these other headlines. This one is the only one I would recommend they rework, and get more eyes on your content. Yeah, fine. Again, I just, again, the friendly here, smiling faces, that's really nice. There's a nice friendly feeling. The look and feel of the site is nice and friendly. That's really great. And again, their audience here, they're talking to whether you're a beginner or sophisticated user. These are all relevant to both groups of those users. So, or all and everything in between, right? They do a really good job talking to all the folks that could possibly be wanting and needing what they have to offer. And again, my recommendation is move this farther up. For sure, this one gets moved farther up. So those are my recommendations. I hope that was helpful to you. And since you're still with me here, I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So until next time, keep saying yes to the adventure.